When the giant LED screen at Tokyo Dome suddenly revealed the words, 2026, 2 p.m. concert the return in Incheon, tens of thousands of fans erupted into chaos. It was not merely a concert announcement. For an entire generation of K-pop fans, it felt like a time portal had opened, bringing their youth back to life. After nearly 3 years without a full group solo concert in South Korea, 2 p.m. are finally returning with all 6 members together again. But what has truly shaken Korean media and fans across Asia is not simply the fact that they are coming back, but the way they are doing it, bigger, stronger, and carrying a value modern K-pop has slowly begun to lose, the aura of true legends. Tokyo Dome, the place that proved 2 p.m. never really disappeared. The 2-night concert at Tokyo Dome was not just a celebration of 2 p.m.'s 15th Japanese debut anniversary. It was a declaration of status from a group that once dominated both Korea and Japan during the golden age of the Hallyu wave. What is astonishing is that after more than a decade in the industry, 2 p.m. still possess enough power to make Tokyo Dome explode with excitement as if time had never passed. Japanese audiences did not attend merely for nostalgia. They came because 2 p.m. still carry the kind of stage energy that very few newer idol groups can replicate: masculinity, confidence, and the feeling of a genuine live performance. In an era where K-pop is increasingly driven by visuals, fancams, and short viral clips on social media, 2 p.m. reminded the public what a real concert is supposed to feel like. Without relying excessively on flashy technology or internet trends, the group could still make tens of thousands scream through sheer charisma, eye contact, and performance skills sharpened over 17 years. That is precisely why the reaction at Tokyo Dome was described as beyond explosive. Many Japanese fans were seen crying as they watched all 6 members standing together again, something that once felt nearly impossible after years of military enlistments, solo careers, and separate paths. 2 p.m. are not reuniting for nostalgia, they are returning to reassert their class. The biggest difference between 2 p.m. and many second-generation idol groups lies here: they do not return as a memory from the past. Many first- and second-generation idols reunite primarily as nostalgic tributes to longtime fans. But 2 p.m. walked back onto the stage with the confidence of artists who never truly lost their place in the industry. From Lee Juno, now one of Korea's leading actors, to OK Taeseon, Incheon, and Hwang Chansung, each member has already established a strong individual career. Ironically, that is exactly what makes their reunion even more meaningful. They do not need a comeback to save their careers. They are coming back because 2 p.m. still matter. This is the emotional core that gives the return its immense weight. Fans understand that seeing all 6 members together on stage is no longer an ordinary schedule. It is a choice, a priority, and proof of a rare bond in an idol industry known for its harshness and instability. Incheon will not simply be a concert, it will be a reunion of an entire generation. The moment the concert at Inspire Arena was announced, Korean social media exploded. Comments such as, "We finally waited long enough," "A 2 p.m. concert is something you must attend," and "Another legendary moment is coming," quickly flooded online communities. But the most fascinating part is this: the people waiting for this concert are not only longtime fans. In recent years, second-generation K-pop idols have been experiencing a powerful resurgence. Amid an increasingly competitive and fast-changing K-pop market, younger audiences are beginning to search for performances with emotional depth and authenticity instead of purely visual appeal. And 2 p.m. represent exactly that. They belong to a generation trained to command the stage, not simply perform on it. Their stable live vocals, intense performance style, and mature charisma have now become something almost luxurious in modern K-pop. That is why the upcoming Incheon concert may become far more than a music event. It could evolve into a meeting point for multiple generations of fans, those who grew up with songs like Heartbeat, Again and Again, and Hands Up, as well as younger audiences discovering for the first time why 2 p.m. were once called beasts of the stage. The ticket war has not even started, yet it is already expected to be brutal. Immediately after the official announcement, international fan communities began preparing for what many predict will become one of the fiercest ticket battles of 2026. The reason is simple: full group 2 p.m. concerts have become extraordinarily rare. Every member now maintains demanding individual schedules. Juno continues to dominate television dramas, Incheon remains highly active in acting and global promotions, while Incheon still holds immense popularity across Thailand and Japan. Bringing all 6 members together for 2 nights is therefore almost a limited edition event. Industry insiders predict ticket demand may greatly exceed the capacity of Inspire Arena. Fans from Japan, China, Thailand, and across Southeast Asia are already planning trips to Korea just to witness this moment in person. That reality proves something remarkable. Nearly 2 decades after debut, 2 p.m. still possess a fandom powerful enough to create cross-border cultural shockwaves. The comeback that forces K-pop to reflect on itself. Perhaps the most important aspect of 2 p.m.'s return is not ticket sales, revenue, or social media virality. It is the way they remind the public that an idol group can survive for a very long time if it possesses the right foundation, music, stage mastery, and genuine connection between members. At a time when many idol groups disband after only a few years, watching 2 p.m. fill Tokyo Dome once again before heading toward Incheon feels almost miraculous. But this was never a miracle created overnight. It was built through 17 years of consistency, discipline, and talent. And now, through the return, 2 p.m. are not merely returning to the stage. They are reminding the entire entertainment industry what a true legend really looks like.